at that selection. The Norwegians have so much choice. Lars is a pretty risky component. He's a potential winner of any individual race if he's shooting well, but in the relay he just doesn't seem to be able to slow it down and make sure of the targets. Well, here are the positions out in front. There goes Tora Berger. She's been overtaken by Michaela Ponza, who has suddenly come to life this season. I've told you about her ankle problems over the summer. She missed 6 weeks of training. That put her right below her normal level in December, right the way up to Christmas. But once the tour went to Antolz, there were just a few signs that the magic was still there. And she's doing exceptionally well at the moment. So Italy doing well. Norway are up there. Sweden still going excellently. And Anna-Karin Olofsson takes the next leg. Now, if Olofsson can produce her best run of the season, then Sweden will be in a strong position. Leg 3, I think, the key one for them, with David Ekholm being brought in after his excellent 5th place in the individual. This are Andrea Henkel's targets. Missed 2, but got them down, avoided the penalty loop. Now, if you're checking out on the minor teams, well, the minor teams, let's not call them minor, those further down the order. We've got France in 6th place, just 17 seconds off the pace, so no real damage done to them. Slovakia are 7th, Poland 8. Good run from Poland so far, ahead of Russia. Slepcova has not gone well. She's needed 3 rounds to clear her 10 targets, 3 spare rounds, I should say. China in 10, potential winners China certainly, but not on their current performance. Belarus 11, Ukraine 12, Slovenia 13, Estonia 14, and making up the top 15 we have the Czech Republic. Outside that marker, Kazakhstan, Canada, Japan, USA all the way down in 19th. That's a bitterly disappointing start for them, and the host nation Korea are down in 20th at the moment. You can see on your screen the top 7 positions. I don't need to tell you about them. Maybe a little bit of a surprise to see Finland coming through. Apologies for mistaking Finland for Italy. Same colour suit, more or less. Now that's Italy coming up with Michaela Ponza on the shoulder, wearing bib number 8. Tora Berger is so strong. Finland 3 second advantage initially. Ponza, Haller, De Lorenzi, Vindish. Quite a handy Italian team that we've got here. Berger is such a grafter. That's what's impressed people. Yes, she has her critics when it comes to her skiing technique and her style. She's a little like Hannevold. It works for her, and she's just got the mentality, the ability to push her body harder than most. And it's brought her a lot of success over recent years. What a shame for Norway that Linda Gruben decided to call it a day after she took gold in Antolz 2 years ago, hit the top and immediately retired from the sport. I think she just said, I'm not enjoying the training, I don't look forward to going out anymore, and it's time to find something else to do. You have to respect that decision, but it is a big blow for the Norwegian team, particularly the women, who would be very strong with both Berger and Gruben on the same squad. So away we go. Norway in first position. This is crucial for them. And Istanbul goes next, and she's got a very good prone shooting record, but she's a little dicey when it comes to the standing, so that could be where the Norwegians come unstuck. Finland getting away in second. Away goes Sweden in third. Anna-Karin Olofsson on course for them. Germany, they've only lost 22.7 seconds, 3 misses in all for Henkel. Her skiing has limited the damage. Normally 3 spare rounds would take some 36 seconds to complete. So she's taken 14 seconds off the best teams with her skiing ability and kept Germany very much in the hunt, because Magdalena Neuner is now on course. Watch that margin. Germany are behind 22.7. I suspect it will come down radically over the next 3 or 4 minutes before they come in for the first prone shoot. Russia have not had the best of starts. Svetlana Slepcova is rusty, 36th and 28th in these championships so far. She now relies on Olga Zaitseva to dig the Russians out of a bit of a hole. Team 15 is Slovenia with Taya Grigorin handing over to Andrea Marley. Russia 8, Poland 9, China 10 and Slovenia 11 at the first exchange. Very good morning and welcome to Pyeong Chang, continuation of the Biathlon World Championships. It's the mixed relay today before they get a day off tomorrow. And there you see the top 4 teams, Norway, Finland, Sweden. Well, Finland aren't Scandinavia, but the Scandinavian team's doing exceptionally well. Simone Hausfeld is now on course for Germany. Neuner being taken out at the very last moment. I've only just heard that. And I wonder what that is all about. Maybe Neuner not feeling 100%, but Hausfeld, of course, half Korean, so another big moment for her. She, of course, got the silver in the opening day of these championships, and that was a big boost for Germany and for Hausfeld, who has been thinking about this moment ever since Pyeong Chang were awarded the World Championships. And my goodness, did she produce the goods on the day when it mattered, under the greatest of pressure. A huge respect to her for that. Now, that is team 13 going through, and from anything more than 5 yards, it looks like team number 8. Hence the confusion a bit earlier on. Italy are team 8. Team 13 in second place are the Finns. Mäkäräinen with an excellent first leg, and now Mari Laukkanen is on course. The Finns haven't got a medal so far. Mäkäräinen, I think, is their best chance. Hesitate to say their only chance, because Purinen is back in action for the men's team. But he's not at his medal-winning form that we saw back in 2001. Red suit, pink boots. Not sure what the fashion moguls would say about that, but they work pretty well for Tora Berger. Now, if you're just starting cross-country skiing, the 2 items that you don't want to scrimp and save on are the boots and the poles. Nice firm boots make skating so much easier. And they have come on leaps and bounds over recent years. Istangbjorg still looking fairly comfortable at the moment, and she's not pushed the pace, certainly took the climb nice and steady. Well, are we going to see a big split? We've seen some very exciting relays. We've seen some incredibly tight pursuits and mass starts this season, particularly in Antolz. I think that was probably the best series of races that we've ever seen. The last round of the World Cup prior to the World Championships. Now, just watch the lungs. Here's the danger woman for Sweden, Anna-Karin Olofsson. Now, Anna-Karin has been skiing better every week we've seen her on this tour. Can she get her first medal since giving birth in the summer? Of course, a disappointment last year in Östersund. Olofsson was already 4 months pregnant and just had to withdraw from the racing. She just couldn't do it. Good start for Istangbjorg. Her prone record is superb. Well, just as I say that, she throws one wide. She'd got a 94% hit rate, one of the best on the tour. Sweden still clear. Olofsson is taking it steady. France have shot through that. Sylvie Becar rattling down the targets. And France, Finland and Sweden will come out side by side. Or Istangbjorg takes 2 spare rounds to get the target down. So some 15-20 seconds given away by Norway. But they are still in touch. And now Istangbjorg has got to ski hard to get back in touch with that group in front of her, and that might just damage her chances of hitting the standing targets. Hausfeld of Germany with 2 misses, Italy with 1, but no penalty loops incurred so far. The easiest wind conditions that we've seen in these championships. There's still a breeze, but it's not gusting like it was on days 1, 2 and 3 that caused mayhem with some of the best marksmen in the world. .43 seconds now separating the top 7. at the halfway stage, if you're still within a minute, you can still believe that you can win it. Russia are going to be right on that margin. A lot of work for Zaitsev to do. So there you see the top 9 positions, a minute between the top 9. Russia just squeezing in, 58.8, 4 misses already, still no penalty loops by the top teams. This is Istanbul. There's the miss, way over to the low left. Slightly strange, considering she was moving from right to left. Normally, that would mean that you miss on the right-hand side, but I think maybe just rushing the last shot. Is it going to be France's day? I think they could do very well. De Fraat and Forcada taking legs 3 and 4 for them. Norway, as I mentioned earlier, Lars Berger, Ole Einar Bjorndalen, the 2 quickest skiers on the men's tour, take the last 2 legs for Norway. Bjorndalen, well, we know all about him, 3 golds already. Is he going for the full set? Is he going for 5 out of... Well, he could get 6 out of 6. The mass start, the men's relay and the mixed relay still to be decided. He's got the sprint, the pursuit and the individual in the bag. And I think he said, well, the World Championships were my main aim. This is where I wanted to be on form. He's not so concerned about the overall World Cup. He's won that so many times already. But I think if he comes away from Pyeong Chang with a huge lead, then it's going to be tempting to focus on the overall World Cup for the year. But I can tell you one thing, he will sit down as soon as these championships are over and he will discuss how to be on this sort of form for the Olympics next year. That is his next big priority. Through 2.9, remember it's a 2-kilometre loop in between each shoot to make up the 6 kilometres for the women. The men putting in an extra 500 metres on each loop. The skiing times will be roughly the same. And in fact, we'll just take a note of the halfway time.